What's going on, guys? I'm Nick Baker. I'd like to welcome you to becoming more than I am now. If you watch my TV show or watch or listen to my video show, you'll be amazed what's going on right now in our life. And what is important to understand the purpose of God and the purpose of His kingdom. Uh, I know a lot of you are struggling right now, and also don't know what to do with your life. But if you allow God to uh, 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 actually take that seed that you sowed into your heart, and I want to read you the book of actually the book of John, and this is the book of John, chapter 10, verse 1. It says, "Truly, truly, I say to you, he who does not enter the sheepfold by the door, but climbs in by another way, that man is a thief and a robber. But he who enters by the door is the shepherd of the sheep. To him the gatekeeper opens. The sheep hears his voice, and he calls his own sheep by name and leads them out." And what is amazing, my friends, is that when what is amazing that Jesus is their shepherd, you're his sheep. When the gatekeeper opens up that gate and opens up the doors, you follow him. And Satan, Lucifer, now that he thinks that he's the angel of light, but he comes across as the angel of darkness, and he is a thief, and he's trying to steal your soul. But uh, Jesus is a good shepherd, and he will lead you out of darkness into light, into darkness, into light, out of darkness. And get this, when he has brought out all his own, he goes before them, and the sheep follows him, for they know his voice. A stranger they will not follow, but they flee from him, and they do not know the voice of strangers. And this figure of speech Jesus used with them, but they did not understand what he was saying to them. So Jesus again said to them, "Truly, truly, I say to you, I am the door of the sheep, and all who came before me are thieves and robbers, but the sheep did not listen to them. I am the door. If anyone enters by me, he will be saved and will go in and out and find pastures. The thief comes only to steal and kill and destroy. I came that they may have life and have it abundantly. I am the good shepherd. The good shepherd lays down his life for the sheep. Who is a hired hand and not a shepherd? Who does not own the sheep, sees the wolf coming, and and leaves the sheep and flees, and the wolf snatches them and scatters them. He flees because he is a hired hand and cares nothing for the sheep. And Lucifer wants to kill everything. He's waiting for you to get sick. He's waiting for you to have cancer. He's waiting for you to have something to hold you back. But when you see a stranger, the stranger is trying to steal you, try to kidnap you, try to kill you. But Jesus is going to take away and chase away that thief. And and he says that he is a good shepherd. And and Jesus said in the book of John, chapter 10, verse 14, says, I am the good shepherd. I know my own, and my own know me, just as the Father knows me, and I know the Father, and I lay down my life for the sheep, and I have other sheep that are not of this fold, and I must bring them also, and they will listen to my voice. So there will be a flock and one shepherd. For the reason the Father loves me, because I laid down my life that I may take it upon again. When Jesus died on the cross, he laid down his life for us. Why did he lay down his life for us? Because he loves us. He loves you. And that's why he laid down his life. Because he is a good shepherd. A shepherd would jump in front of a wolf or a lion for his sheep. Because when the woman's that is uh, like a lion or like a wolf trying to destroy the sheep and flock and kill them, because Satan is a thief and he's trying to steal everything from you. and and when you lay down your life for somebody, that is perfect love. Not true love, perfect love. Why is it perfect love? Because there's no such thing as true love. Listen to this. And it says, there, uh, and it says, no one takes it from me, but I lay it down of my own accord. I have authority to lay it down, and I have authority to keep it again. This charge I have received from my Father. There was again a division among the Jews because of the of these words. Many of them he has a demon and is insane. Why listen to him? Others said, there are not the words of the one who is oppressed by a demon. Can a demon open the eyes of the blind? But that is a good question. Would a demon open the eyes of the blind? No. When a demon opens the eyes of the blind, he is still blind. When he opens up your eyes, you're still blind. But Jesus is the one who would open your eyes. He's the one who opened the eyes of the blind. And the Jews were against it because the Jews were demon possessed. And they wanted Jesus dead because he was casting out demons to save lives and make people better. And and here it is from the 22nd verse. It says, at that time of the feast of dedication took place at Jerusalem. It was winter, and Jesus was walking in the temple in the colonnade of of Solomon. And so the Jews gathered around him and said to him, how long will you keep us in suspense? If you are the Christ, tell us plainly. Jesus answered them, I told you, and you do not believe. The works that I do in my Father's name bear witness about me. But you do not believe because you are not part of my flock. My sheep hear my voice, and I know them, and they follow me. I give eternal life, and they will never perish, and no one will snatch them out of my hand. My Father, who has given them to me, is greater than all, and no one is able to snatch them out of the Father's hand. And I and the Father are one. The Jews picked up stones again to stone him. Jesus answered them, I I have showed you many good works from the Father. For which of them are you going to stone me? The Jews answered him, it is not for a good work that we are going to stone you, but for blasphemy, because you are being a man, make yourself God. Jesus answered them, it is written in your law, I said you are gods. If he called them gods to whom the word of God came, and scripture cannot be broken. Do you say of him whom the Father can uh, consecrated and sent into the word? You are uh, you are blaspheming because I said I am the Son of God. If I am not doing the work of my Father, then do not believe me. But if I do them, even though you do not believe me, believe the works, that you may know and understand that the Father is in me, and I am in the Father. Again, they sought to arrest him, but he escaped from their hands. He went away again across the Jordan to the place where John had baptized at first, and there he remained. And many came to him, and they said, John, do no sign, but everything that John said about this man was true, and many believed in him there. And but what I just read in the book of John was that um, people wanted to kill Jesus. People wanted to stone him because Satan was involved of the death of Jesus, and that everybody wanted him dead, and and but when people say on this and this and this, you can't get everything you want because God is laying down the law. Because God, when 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 you look at the book of uh, 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 when you look at Matthew and Moses' book of Isaiah, when Moses freed the slaves, and when the bush was on fire, God said, Moses, Moses, free my people. And Moses said, who are you? How can I free your people without knowing your name? How can I tell Pharaoh without your name? God said, I am who I am. Because Jesus is the great I am. Because this show's name has become more than I am now. Because this, the name, what is the purpose of I am? Jesus is the purpose of that word. Jesus is, is the purpose of the name I am. Because he is the great I am. And I want you to to read the book of Matthew and the book of Daniel. Combine Daniel and Moses together. And I want you to keep notes and stick them on your wall. Because when you stick them on the wall, you look at each and every notes that you stuck on the wall. And you look at them And I want you to keep journal as well, and along with the notes on the wall. Yeah. And also check out my friend Cindy's new book, Finding Peace Out of Control World. And that would help you and do the 20-day challenge. And that that would help you find the purpose and who you are in God. Excuse me. Without the 21-day challenge, you wouldn't become a person that you are now. You won't be the person that you want to become in God, because God is going to take that purpose. Because when you do that 21-day challenge and you keep a chart of pros and cons, God is going to look at that, and God is going to say, this person had some rough time, and I have to help them. When you find that person that you love, without saying, I found my true love to your family and friends, you say, I found my perfect love. Because there's no true love, there's perfect love. Because when you say, I found my perfect love, that is God. Because God is perfect. God has perfect love. God has something for you. Because when you say, I've found my perfect love, God is gonna show you who you truly are. Because your loved one is the reflection of you. Because as you're a reflection of God, the reflection of Jesus, your loved one is a reflection of you. Because when you look at yourself in the mirror every morning, you're not looking at yourself. You're looking at your future. You're looking at who you're gonna become in life. You're looking at who is out there for me. Because every time you look at the mirror, because a woman is a reflection of a man in the mirror. That's what God is saying. A woman is a reflection of you. Because when you're deep inside a shell and you meet your loved one, that shell is going to crack. That shell is going to open. You're going to hatch out of that shell. You're going to start seeing the purpose of your relationship. You're going to find a purpose in God. Because when you find that purpose in God, the purpose in you, everything's going to change. When you change your life, you start seeing the purpose of you, the purpose of your relationship, the purpose of your relationship with your loved one, the purpose of your relationship with God, and relationship with Jesus, relationship with your friends. All that is going to be different because when you have a dream of something, God is going to take that dream, it's going to boom, push it forward. It's going to pull it forward. When he pulls it forward, that's when you start seeing the difference in your life. Boom! Here you go. Take off that baggage and start seeing the purpose of you. Because when you meet your loved one, that baggage is going to be gone. That baggage is going to disappear. And the stone that is on your heart weighing you down will be destroyed. Because every time you your read those scriptures, take out every note and wait, keep that journal keep every chart from the pros and cons, that's when you start seeing the difference in your life. Because I want you to see who you are in God. And I want you to see the purpose of the love. It's perfect love. Not true love. Perfect love. And I want you to see what's out there for you. And when you see that purpose, you're gonna be a fighting person. A person you want to become. Because when you start seeing the person that you want to become, you're gonna be a fighting person. Well, Nick, I have a drug addiction. When you have a drug addiction, allow God to take that away. Well, Nick, I've been lost. I've been trapped. But God is going to open that gate. It's going to help you move, move forward. And that's why you have to put faith in God. Faith and trust in Jesus. Because He's the only reason, only purpose to help you find the person who you truly are. Find the person who you want to become in Jesus. When you find that purpose in Jesus, you're going to feel great. Well, Nick, I've been up for a job and I just got laid off. But God is going to help you find that job. And that's that's the company's fault. Because if you're a good worker and that company lays you off, that's on them, not you. Because if you take your job seriously, well, Nick, how can I find a job? Because I've been laid off. But put trust in God. Put trust in Jesus. Well, Nick, I've been having a dream of getting married, but I don't know if there's anybody out there for me. There is somebody out there for you. Keep looking in that mirror because when you look in that mirror, you're gonna find somebody out there for you. He's gotta have somebody lined up for you, and he had that person picked for you. Picked when that person is picked for you, that's when you start meeting that person. That's when you start seeing the purpose of the work of God and what He has out there for you. But don't give up. Keep on going, Biggs. When I was in the Boy Scouts, I didn't give up. I didn't let any obstacle stand in my way. When I went dog sledding, Satan was like, I'm gonna push that sled on top of him. and I'm gonna hold it down. God took that stud, never cut off, but left life. That's what it's gonna do. It's gonna take that weight. I feel like, but I want you to figure out what's important for you. What's important for your family. Because when you figure that out, that's when everything starts to change. And when you say, I hope I get a job, I hope I get my own place, I hope I go back to school, I hope my children become a person, a better people that I want to become. When you say, oh, I hope all the time, you're not going anywhere. You'll be finding yourself where you want to become. Finding yourself in a place you don't want to be because you're saying I hope all the time. You need to put letting yourself down. Stop that. I think I hope I become a better parent. Don't say that I hope I become a better parent. Say I am a better parent. Say without saying well like I hope I'll go back to school. Say I will go back to school. I hope I get that job. Stop saying I hope. Say I will. I will do this. I will do that. I will be followed God. I will let God guide me to where I want to become. I'm gonna play real quick. Father, I thank you for everything you've been doing, and I know there's a lot of people out there who want to go back to school, wants to see who they are in you, and they want to know you. Because Father, I know you have something greater and better fun to do. Father, I know that you've been taking each and every seed that each and every person's been sowing, and you're planting that mustard seed inside of that person. And I know you're showing them the purpose of your kingdom, and I know there's something out there for each and every person who's watching this network right now. In Jesus' name, amen.